This audiobook reveals the secret power hidden in your sleep. It will show you how every night while your body rests, your subconscious connects to the universe and begins reshaping your reality. You'll learn how to reprogram your dreams, align your vibration, and let the universe manifest your desires effortlessly, all while you sleep. While the world drifts into darkness, something luminous awakens inside you. Every night, as your body surrenders to stillness, another version of you begins to rise, silent, vast, and unbound. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is the moment your conscious mind steps aside and the infinite intelligence within you begins its quiet work. Sleep has never been mere rest. It is a portal, a sacred passage where creation begins again. When you close your eyes, you are not escaping reality, you are rewriting it. You see, the waking mind is loud. It analyzes, worries, controls. But the sleeping mind, the subconscious, is obedient. It listens to emotion, not logic. It responds to vibration, not thought. And every vibration you fall asleep with becomes instruction to the universe. If you sleep in fear, the universe multiplies your shadows. If you sleep in faith, the universe builds your future. You are never simply sleeping, you are always creating. Ancient mystics knew this truth long before science caught up. They called sleep the rehearsal of death, not because it was an ending, but because it was a return. In the stillness of sleep, the soul slips free from resistance and touches the divine blueprint. It reorganizes energy. It repairs what the waking world has distorted. It whispers new instructions to reality itself. You may have felt it, that moment before you drift off, when your thoughts grow liquid, your body heavy, and your mind softens like melting wax. That is the threshold, the gate between the seen and the unseen. At that edge, your subconscious opens wide. It waits, it listens, and whatever you feed it, a thought, a feeling, a memory, a fear, becomes its command for the night. The universe is listening through you. So the question is no longer, can I manifest while I sleep? The question is, what am I telling the universe to build while I rest? Every night, you enter what quantum mystics call the field of neutral creation. In that state, your brain waves slow, your body forgets separation, and your energy merges with the all. The conscious you disappears, and the eternal you begins to engineer. Here's what happens. During deep sleep, your body repairs, but your energy field expands. The vibration of healing becomes the vibration of allowance. During REM, the mind creates stories, not random dreams, but coded simulations of what you're ready to experience. In the hypnagogic state, that twilight between waking and sleep, the gateway opens widest. This is where prayer becomes programming. If you learn to fall asleep deliberately, in peace, in gratitude, in certainty, you instruct the universe to mirror those same frequencies back to you. Because the universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to the state you rest in. Before you close your eyes tonight, ask yourself one question. What would it feel like if everything I desired was already mine? Don't answer with words. Answer with feeling. Let that emotion wash through you. Let your heart soften into it. Let your body sink as if you're falling into the arms of the life you've already received. That emotion is the key. That is your message to the field. When you surrender into that state and drift into sleep, your subconscious carries it into the deep. It becomes your order to the universe. And by morning, energy begins rearranging itself to match it. People shift. Opportunities appear. Your path subtly bends toward the reality you felt before you slept. This is not coincidence. It is law. The law of sleep. What you embody before slumber becomes what the universe builds while you dream. Let tonight become sacred. No more scrolling through chaos. No more falling asleep in worry. From this moment forward, sleep becomes your temple. Before bed, 1. Dim the lights. Tell your mind the day is ending and creation is beginning. 2. Whisper gratitude. Not forced, just a few words that remind your heart of abundance. 3. Visualize one image, a moment from your desired future, simple, vivid, serene. 4. Breathe it in. Let your body memorize the feeling of peace. 5. Fall asleep as if it's already done. As you cross the threshold into unconsciousness, remember, you are no longer hoping. You are instructing. The universe works best through faith disguised as rest. When you wake, something subtle will be different. Maybe you'll feel lighter, calmer, clearer. Maybe a problem that once felt heavy will dissolve effortlessly. That is evidence, not of coincidence, but of correspondence. Sleep did not heal you. It aligned you. It removed resistance so your natural abundance could flow again. Each night is another chance to send your next command. Each morning is another response from the universe. You are not waiting for miracles. You are sleeping through their construction. Tonight, when you close your eyes, whisper this truth to yourself. While I sleep, the universe works for me. While I rest, everything I desire begins to find me. My dreams are not escapes. They are blueprints. Now exhale, surrender, and step through the hidden portal. The work is already being done. Chapter 2. Dream Engineering, Reprogramming the Subconscious. There is a world that exists only when your eyes are closed, yet it shapes everything you see when they open. It is the world of dreams, not the fleeting stories your mind invents to entertain you, but the invisible workshop of your subconscious. Every image, every symbol, every emotion you experience in your dreams is a message, a fragment of the code you are writing into the universe. Dreams are not random. They are feedback. They show you what you've planted in the soil of your subconscious. And once you understand that truth, you can stop being a passive dreamer and start becoming a dream engineer. Your subconscious mind is the most advanced architect in existence. It builds your entire reality, quietly, faithfully, and without question. It listens not to logic, but to repetition and emotion. If your waking hours are filled with fear, lack, or doubt, those become the blueprints your subconscious builds from while you sleep. But if you feed it images of peace, abundance, and love before bed, it works all night to replicate them in physical form. That is the secret every mystic understood. The subconscious never sleeps. When your body rests, the subconscious creates. It builds realities from emotional clay. There is a sacred moment, the hypnagogic window, that lasts only a few minutes before you fall asleep. During that time, your brainwaves slow from beta, waking, to alpha, relaxed, to theta, dream. Your conscious mind begins to fade, but your subconscious is still wide open. That's when the door between the two worlds stands ajar. What you visualize in that moment becomes the most powerful seed you can plant. Not because you're forcing change, but because you're imprinting your deepest truth upon the infinite field. So tonight, when you lie down, remember this. You are not escaping the day, you are beginning creation. What you think in those final minutes is your command to the universe. And the universe always obeys emotion dressed as peace. There are 3 sacred tools every dream engineer must master: image, emotion, instruction. Let's walk through them. 1. Image, the picture of completion. Do not visualize the process. Visualize the proof. See yourself living the result, already whole, already abundant, already loved. If you want wealth, don't imagine the chase. Imagine the ease. If you want love, don't imagine the search. Imagine the presence. Show your subconscious the movie of already done. Because the subconscious doesn't understand I will, it only understands I am. Emotion is electricity. It powers the image. Without emotion, a vision is just ink on paper. But when you add feeling, joy, gratitude, relief, the ink becomes alive. Ask yourself, how would I feel if this were already real? Don't think, feel. That emotional vibration becomes the bridge between your physical and energetic self. And as you feel, allow your body to relax even deeper, as though the bed is holding you, as though life itself has caught you mid-fall. That surrender is faith, and faith is the language of creation. Now that the image and emotion are alive, give your subconscious its order. One sentence, softly, lovingly, as if speaking to a loyal friend. While I sleep, my subconscious aligns me with abundance. While I rest, my reality shifts to match my desire. While I dream, all that is meant for me begins to find me. Whisper it 3 times, then release it. Do not analyze. Do not question. Fall asleep knowing that the command has been received. While you sleep, your subconscious begins its work. It gathers fragments from your memory, beliefs, and emotions, and reconstructs them into a new pattern. It runs simulations through your dreams, testing, balancing, reweaving the frequencies of your reality. That's why dreams can feel symbolic, strange, or familiar, because they are rehearsals for what is to come. Every morning, you awaken into the results of the night's experiment. Your reactions, your coincidences, your inspirations, they're not random. They are messages from your night self. When something feels different after a night of aligned sleep, understand this. You didn't just rest, you recalibrated your timeline. To complete the process, you must anchor the night's creation into your day. Here's how. 1. Wake in gratitude. Before moving, whisper, "Thank you." That emotion tells your subconscious, mission successful. 2. Recall the emotion, not the dream. The feeling is the message, the images are just symbols. 3rd, act from alignment. Choose one action that matches the energy of your desired state. Smile, speak kindly, move with confidence. When your body acts from the new vibration, the universe confirms it as real. That is the hidden cycle of dream engineering. Night creation, morning confirmation, daily reinforcement. You may start to notice little synchronicities, numbers aligning, random calls, new opportunities, faces that feel familiar. This is the universe translating your night work into physical signs. Every coincidence is a message. We heard you, and slowly, your outer life rearranges to match your inner film. But the key is consistency. The subconscious learns through repetition. Night after night, plant the same vibration. Soon, your waking world will be the echo of your sleeping one. Each night, you lie down in a body, but rise in a universe. Each dream is a brushstroke of your becoming. You are not merely sleeping, you are coding creation. And when you wake, remember, you are walking through the architecture of last night's emotion. So tonight, when your eyes grow heavy and your thoughts begin to dissolve, whisper, "I am safe to dream. I am ready to receive." While I sleep, the universe builds the life I have already claimed. Then surrender, and let the engineer within you begin its work. When you close your eyes, the world you know disappears. Your body dissolves into stillness, the mind falls silent, and yet something remains. A presence that observes the darkness without fear. A quiet awareness that never sleeps. That is you, the true you, the consciousness beyond thought, beyond the name you answer to, the one who dreams the dream of waking life. This is the quantum night, the realm where form and formlessness meet, where matter listens to vibration and vibration listens to intention. Here, your smallest feeling carries the weight of creation. Here, every breath, every image, every whisper is law. While the waking world believes in effort and struggle, the sleeping self creates through surrender. The unconscious is not inactive, it is infinite. When your conscious mind lets go, your energy merges with the field that holds every possibility. Science calls it the unified field. Mystics call it the divine matrix. But it is the same thing. The intelligence that moves galaxies and grows flowers, waiting for your signal. During sleep, the barrier between you and this intelligence fades. You are no longer bound by logic or fear. You are pure vibration, unfiltered, unguarded, unlimited. What you feel as you fall asleep, becomes the command your vibration sends to that infinite field. And because there is no resistance in unconsciousness, the universe answers instantly. Creation begins the moment you stop trying to control it. That is why the truest manifestation happens when you're not awake, when your energy is free to harmonize with the pattern of your desire. The quantum field does not speak English or numbers, it speaks frequency. When you're asleep, you're no longer thinking, doubting, or planning, you're simply vibrating. Your frequency becomes your prayer. If you drift into sleep with peace, the field matches you with experiences of peace. If you rest in abundance, it arranges abundance around you. If you surrender in love, it pulls people and moments that reflect that same softness. You don't have to know how. The how is handled by the field. Your only task is to become the vibration of already done before surrendering into unconsciousness. Think of it like music. When a note is struck, it keeps resonating long after the instrument is silent. When you fall asleep in gratitude, that vibration continues to ring through the night, calling in everything that matches it. Tonight, make your sleep a ceremony. 1. Prepare your temple, turn off the noise, dim the light. Breathe slowly until your heartbeat feels like a lullaby. Night 2. Select your signature emotion. Choose one feeling you wish to live in tomorrow. Joy, safety, abundance, beauty, freedom. Let that feeling fill your chest until it hums through every cell. 3. Imagine the invisible alignment. Picture light spreading through your body, carrying that emotion into the air around you. Imagine your bed floating inside a sea of that same light. Whisper, "This is my new frequency." 4th, release control. Tell the universe what you're ready for, then stop asking how. Faith is not waiting, it's knowing. And as you drift deeper, remember, your body may fall asleep, but your vibration does not. It continues expanding, echoing, and merging with the exact experiences that match it. That is the true work of the night. When your unconscious creation becomes active, life begins to shift in ways that feel almost effortless. Small coincidences appear like threads of light. Someone calls at the perfect moment, an obstacle disappears, a forgotten opportunity reemerges. These are not accidents. They are evidence that the quantum field received your frequency and began reorganizing matter to match it. You may notice yourself feeling calm in situations that once triggered you. That is another sign. The outer world is adjusting to your new inner signal. The vibration of faith is stronger than any plan you could make while awake. The final stage of this practice is integration, bringing the frequency of the night into your waking hours. When you open your eyes each morning, pause before reaching for the phone or the noise of the world. Lie still for a moment. Remember the feeling you carried into sleep. Let it bloom in your chest again. Whisper, "The work continued while I rested." The universe was rearranging itself on my behalf. Today, I walk through what I dreamed last night. Move through your day as if the unseen forces are still working, because they are. Every calm choice, every grateful breath reinforces the new vibration. The more you hold that energy, the faster physical reality synchronizes with it. That is how the dream becomes the day. Each night you sleep, the same intelligence that paints sunsets paints your future. You were never separate from it, only distracted. But now you know. You know that sleep is not an ending, but a conversation. A communion between the part of you that dreams and the part of you that creates. You are the dreamer and the dream, the engineer and the design, the question and the answer. And as you surrender each night, you rejoin the pulse of creation that never stops, not even for a heartbeat. So tonight, when the world dims and your breath slows, remember this simple truth. While I sleep, the universe works for me. While I dream, reality bends toward my joy. I rest in the knowing that it is already done. And with that knowing, you drift beyond thought, beyond worry, beyond time itself, into the infinite night where the universe begins again, through you.